After 2 years of contentious bargaining, Canada Post and the Union for Thousands of Mail Carriers say they have reached agreements in principle on a new labour deal. Now, this news comes after the Crown Corporation warned it is effectively insolvent. We've got Dan Barrett here on this story for us now this hour. So clarify, this is not a firm deal?
This is not ironclad yet. Both sides are saying what they've reached what you mentioned, agreements in principle. The Canadian Union of Postal Workers says that essentially means both sides agree on the main points of a deal, but they still need to work on the language around this before they get a tentative agreement that their members would then vote on. Until that happens, though, the union is prepared. It's going to stop its rotating strikes, and Canada Post will suspend its right to lock them out. Still, the union is allowed to strike until the members ratify these agreements. CUPW, you'll remember, launched this nationwide strike in September after the federal government ordered Canada Post to make some sweeping changes. Sarah, we've heard about closing rural post offices, ending home delivery for about 4 million Canadians that still get that. All of this comes as Canada Post earlier this week said it is effectively insolvent, warned of big job cuts. It says it's lost $1 billion so far this year, and its loss in its last quarter, $541 million, the largest in its history. The CEO anticipates more than 16,000 employees will be retiring from or leaving the corporation by 2030, and another 14,000 could be gone by 2035. They're saying it has to be leaner. The union calls this revamp essentially unprecedented. They feel blindsided, kept in the dark. One expert you spoke with earlier says, though, that Canada Post needs to pivot and fast.
If indeed CUPW has had an about-face and a change of heart, this is very positive news. Will yet to be seen. The devil will be in the details. As I said, they've historically opposed these reforms to essentially change the business model from a letter model to a parcel model, which is completely different. And so we'll see if they are going to buy into the changes necessary to save Canada Post.
So now we wait for both sides, with help possibly with mediators, to grind on that language, try to come up with a tentative agreement that would then be put to the members. Rotating strikes are off for now. Still not an ironclad deal, Sarah.
Dan, thank you very much.